Hello everyone, in this video, I will show you some top 10 turn-based strategy games for low-end PCs. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game of this video is Invisible Incorporated. This is one of the best turn-based games I've played this decade. Off the top of my head, if I had to name the best designed turn-based games, it'd be Civilization and this. The design, execution, and atmosphere of this game are top-notch. Next up we have Xcom. Enemy Unknown combines tactical turn-based gameplay with action sequences and ground warfare in a single game. Recruit, specialize, and train one-of-a-kind troops, as well as manage your workforce. As you build and develop your Xcom headquarters, you must detect and halt the alien danger. In turn-based ground combat, command infantry squads and deploy air units like the Interceptor and Skyranger. Next up we have Into the Breach. Control powerful mechs from the future to defeat an alien threat. Each attempt to save the world presents a new randomly generated challenge in this turn-based strategy game. Great tactical game with a high replay value. Subset games did once again delivered. Highly recommended. Next up we have Unity of Command 2. One of my high bars for a strategy game's sequel is that I can unreservedly recommend the game over its predecessor. Unity of Command 2 is one of those games, somewhat to my surprise, as I was initially wary of all the new mechanics being added to an otherwise delightfully simple wargame. Unity of Command 2 is a new wargaming standard in every aspect. It has good mechanics, a fun campaign structure, and it even looks quite good to boot. Next up we have Age of Wonders 3. Age of Wonders 3 is a modern reinterpretation of the franchise, in which players fight for the treasures of an ancient paradise alongside kings, queens, and evil lords. Players may create empires of their own creation by adding various RPG-inspired classes and specialties, as well as establishing distinct strategies and playstyles. Next up we have Civilization 4 Beyond the Sword. Sid Meier's Civilization 4 Beyond the Sword is the second expansion pack for Civilization 4 and focuses on the late game time periods after the invention of gunpowder and delivers 12 challenging and decidedly different scenarios created by the development team at Firaxis Games, as well as members of the Civilization fan community. Next up we have Silent Storm Gold Edition. Silent Storm from leading Russian developer Nival is a true 3D tactical turn-based role-playing game set against a backdrop of World War II. As the conflict rages on the front lines, you'll be leading a small multinational squad behind enemy lines to gather information and wreak havoc on your enemies while trying to thwart a mysterious new rising power whose plans are even more horrific than anything the world has yet witnessed. Next up we have Endless Legend. Endless Legend is a fantasy 4X game floating in the ocean of grand strategy games that have released this year. Cities are built, wars are declared, worlds are conquered, but Amplitude is created, has something that stands out, a game that is gorgeous with a world that begs to be explored. It is fat with novel ideas, from its peculiar tactical combat to its fascinating factions. Next up we have Rome Total War. Even with the remaster, it's still a masterpiece, and it's without a doubt one of the finest strategy games I've ever played. Activision has effectively integrated entire RTS and turn-based genres in one game, while keeping the balance between them, challenging any serious strategy enthusiast. Next up we have Medieval 2 Total War. Absolutely fantastic. This game represents a significant advancement in the Total War series. There are hundreds of different troops to choose from, and you may play a variety of empires with all new units. The visuals are stunning, and unlike past Total War games, the troops on the battlefield really fight in great detail. For real-time strategy and turn-based strategy fans, it's a must-have. So that's the list of 10 best turn-based strategy games for low-end PCs that you can play in 2021. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel Games Puff, and press the bell icon for more gaming updates.